no, you cheated on me. Yeah, he snuck into my room. He's not even supposed to be there. He didn't even go to this school. So then I moved the trash and there's maggots underneath.
Baby girl, you are so pretty, 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 pretty. Baby girl, you are so pretty, 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 pretty.
Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Let me know, is a sundress a crazy thing to wear for a story time? I kind of feel like it is, but whatever. So today I have a story time video for you guys that I really think you're gonna enjoy because it's a lot of drama and mess, okay? I actually am gonna need my phone because I wrote a literal like paragraph a long time ago about all of my roommate horror stories when I was in university. And I literally never made the video because I was like, one day I'll make it. I'll make it one day. You guys are gonna love this one day. And I guess today is that day because I have so much to tell you guys. So let's get right into the video. Again, this is my roommates, college roommates or university roommates horror stories, okay? And there are multiple roommates, and also I never told you guys this before, but I literally started like, well, I don't want to call it that. I literally started like a war, like a campus war on our fucking forum. So let me just get into the story so y'all can understand exactly what I'm talking about. So if I seem like I'm taking a long time to recall anything, this literally happened 5 years ago. Like, please don't judge me. This is a long time ago. So yes, I went to university at 18 years old. I went to this university that I'm not gonna name because fuck them. But I'm not gonna name them. And before you go to university, you have to pick your roommates or you're randomly assigned. And here was my issue. I wanted a specific type of university experience that I did not get. I wanted to try and find a roommate that I would mesh well with before we had to move in together. Because I don't want to be living with this stranger. So my school had this forum that you could message each other on. It was like our school's Facebook, you know, like you could only access it if you were a part of the school. So it was kind of safer than like using Facebook and there's literal random strangers. So I used the forum and I was like, hey, here's my name, here are my interests, here's my major, like blah, 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 blah. Like a little entry about me. And I was like, hey, I'm looking for a roommate for the upcoming semester. And I had a couple people message me back, and then me and one girl, we were actually gonna room together, but then I guess she dropped out or something. So I ended up getting a room to myself. So I was like, okay, period. Like, I could work with this, like, duh. And the thing is, it was me, and then it was supposed to be my roommate, and then we shared a bathroom with 2 other roommates. Okay, so it's like 4 people were supposed to share a bathroom, but because it was just me, it was me and these 2 girls who I guess were best friends, who roomed together. Now, let me get into the mess. So, first things first. Okay, yes. So I was messaging on the forum, and then I got a girl's Snapchat, and I was messaging with her until she, I guess, dropped out. And then I was, when I went back to the forum, I had a couple other people messaging about it. So then I guess I just left that post up and never took it down. So that comes back into the story later. So yes, my 2 college roommates, well, suite mates, because we didn't share a room. My suite mates were 2 black girls, right? That's important. So I was like, oh, yay, more black people. I was happy and excited about it. But like, we never became friends because those bitches were weird. So they would flat iron their hair every single day. So I would go into the bathroom and there's hair everywhere. That's gross. And it would smell like burnt hair. Me, I'm a natural. I haven't flat ironed my hair in I don't know how long. Like, that smell I'm not used to because I don't smell that on the regular. And also the hair everywhere, even if I was used to you know, the hair shedding after flat ironing your hair, clean up after yourself. Like, that's so fucking nasty. They would also leave around like little wrappers and papers all over the floor. Like, there's a trash can in here. They were just nasty, bro. They were nasty. So then I was passive aggressive, and I started leaving like little sticky notes like, hey, can you clean this? Hey, clean this. Hey, clean this. Another big issue with me, whenever I would need to use the bathroom, I would like knock on the door because I'm not about to walk in on somebody. Knock on the door, no response. But I would hear them in there. Like, I could hear the flat iron clapping, or I would hear them like talking to each other, no response. You could just say, hey, we're in here. That's so fucking rude. So sometimes I would knock on the door, not hear a response, knock on the door, not hear a response, no. And then it gets to a point where like, girl, I gotta piss. So then I'll walk in and their door would be open. So I'd have to close their door, and I can't lock it from my side. So I'm like, oh my God, what if somebody walks in on me? Like, that was a constant fucking fear of mine, because those girls had men walking through their rooms like every single day. So I guess that they were their boyfriends or just random dudes. So I'm like, I don't want a man to walk in here on me. Like, I hated living with them. I hated living with those girls. I really did. Another huge thing. So I would wake up, I would go to sleep really late at night. So I'd go to sleep at like, I don't know, 1, 2 in the morning. Either because I was watching like Corey Kenshin and Berlizzi videos late at night, or I would be studying really late at night. So my sleep schedule was terrible. And then I'd wake up like early in the morning because I had ceramics class. And I would wake up to them playing like really loud music. Oh, you want to tussle. So one thing about me, sweetheart, the music I listen to, it doesn't get louder than that. So I would start playing my rock music as soon as I woke up. Because you're not about to be messing with me. Please. Because I understand wanting to listen to your music, whatever. But why do you have it on full blast? So if you got yours on full blast, guess what mine's going on? Full blast. Duh. So then after I started listening to my rock music at ungodly hours in the morning, they stopped listening to their music loud. Yeah, that's what I thought. And y'all probably like, why didn't you tell them, hey, can you turn your music down? Or, hey, these are my school hours. Can you be like considerate? Sticky notes. I had the sticky notes, and whenever I would knock on their door, like not knock on their bathroom door, I would go out of my room, go to their front door, knock on their door to have a civilized conversation with these women. They would not open the door. I hear them in there. I know they're in there. I see them go to the bathroom, you know, after I'm done. Like, I know you're in here, and you are so childish that you don't want to have a grown-up conversation. Like, they were really weird, guys. Y'all don't understand. They were weird. So then here's where the story of these roommates, roommate A and B, I guess, gets really freaking crazy. So again, I told you they had boyfriends or just dudes always in their room. And I would hear them, like I would hear them playing video games. And our room was very tiny. So I don't know how there's 4 people in this room, but okay, girl, go off. So there'd be like 4 people in their room all at the same time. So I would hear one of the dudes playing video games, and then I could also, and I'm not eavesdropping either. The walls are paper thin. Like, even with my headphone in, like one headphone in, I can still hear everything with the other ear. Like, it was ridiculous. So one night I was hearing the one guy playing video games, and then I heard a girl and a guy arguing, right? And I'm like, ooh, what's going on? Right? So then when I hear them arguing, all I hear is girl A say, oh my fucking God, you deleted my essay. I said, ooh, take my little headphone out, place it aside. Now I'm listening. Yes, now I'm eavesdropping. Now I'm listening. So I got my ear to the wall, and she's cussing him out. You deleted my essay. I spent so many hours writing that essay. Why would you delete my essay? Da 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 da. Right, rah rah. And then I didn't hear him say anything like not sorry, not none of that. So then I'm assuming he did it on purpose. Like, girl, that's your man. So then I heard that one night. After that, I didn't really hear any more arguments that night. Then about a week later, I think I was like writing an essay or something. So I had like both headphones in because I didn't need any distractions. So I'm like writing an essay, finish my essay. It's like, I don't know, 1 a.m. I'm like, okay, cool. Let me watch a YouTube video, go to bed. I'm hearing rah, 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 rah. I said, oh, take my headphones off, get off my bed, because I'm literally trying to go to bed, and I hear them loud. Like, every time I heard them, like, it's normal, like, talking. Like, you could just hear somebody talking through the wall. This time, like, I can't even sleep because they're, like, going at it. I'm like, oh, my God, what are they arguing about? So then I start listening, girl. I start listening. So I'm like, okay, listening. She's like, no, 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 no. You're lying. You're lying. You're a liar. You're a liar. I'm like, what he lying about? He's like, no, you don't know. You don't understand. No. I'm like, what? She's like, no, you cheated on me. You cheated on me. You're lying. She told me you're cheating on me. He's like, no, you can't believe her. You can't believe anything she says. I did not cheat on you. She's like, you're lying because I have the text messages. Went quiet. Then I hear him say, well, maybe you weren't such a stupid bitch. Then she starts like literally break down crying. So I'm like, oh my God, like, are they good? And at this point, I'm listening because I feel like it's escalated to a point that like physical altercations. That's what I'm expecting to come next. So I'm literally listening at this point for her safety. Because if I hear like, you know, a scream or something, I'm calling the cops. Like, this man needs to get out of here. So then they keep going back and forth. Like, she's just screaming, you cheated. I saw the text message you were talking to that girl. He's like, I still love you though. What do you mean? We could work this out. Like, just the typical shit, right? And this goes on for a long time. Like, a long freaking time, okay? And I'm like, okay, well, I guess I can't go to bed. So I'm just listening. I'm let them do their thing because I don't want to call somebody and like they get in trouble. You know what I mean? Like, even though I don't like this bitch and she's a weirdo, you know, I don't want to snitch. You know, I don't want to get anybody in trouble because this is, you know, their academic career, literally. And I'm like, they're not really affected because I don't think I had class in the morning. I could go to bed at fucking 5 a.m. and, you know, be good the next day. Like, it's cool. But they're going on for like an hour. And then finally I hear somebody at their door. I hear the door open. And I'm like, oh my God. So I'm going to my peephole and I'm looking through my peephole, but I can't see their door from my door. So I'm like, okay, whatever. Then I hear girl B come in and she's like, why are you here? You need to get out of here. Why are you still in here? You need to get the hell out. And I'm like, oh my gosh, she's going to kick him out. Finally, some peace and quiet is going to happen. So she's telling him, you need to get out. You need to get out. So then the dude's arguing with her. Dude A is arguing with girl B. And then I hear guy B and she starts yelling at him. Mind you, I believe girl B and boy B came back at the same time. So now girl B is arguing with both the men, right? And she's like, y'all need to leave. Y'all need to get out. Y'all need to leave her alone. You need to leave her alone. You cheater. You need to get out. So then finally, I think somebody calls an RA. I didn't call, but somebody calls the RA or the campus security, but I think they call the RA. So then I hear a knock on their door and then like muffled, it's like muffled talking, like I can't really hear what they're saying because they're not screaming anymore. And then I hear, yeah, you guys need to come with us. Y'all don't go to this school. And the two boys are being escorted out. So apparently they don't even attend this school. Y'all just have y'all boyfriends in y'all room all the time on campus dorms. So I'm like, oh my God, that was crazy, right? I'm thinking that's the last of it. I'm thinking that's it. Nope. I think about a day or two later, I get a phone call from girl A. And I'm like, first of all, how does she have my number? I'm thinking. I'm like, when did I give her my number? Because we've never got off on the right foot. So she calls me. I answer. She's like, you need to call the RA. What happened to hello? How are you? My name is. You need to call the RA. Who is this? I need you to call the RA. My boyfriend snuck into my room. Fuck that got to do with me? Yeah, he snuck into my room. He's not even supposed to be there. He didn't even go to this school. And now I'm worried about my safety because, again, like I said, they never lock their bathroom door. And even if they do, if he's in her room, he can unlock their bathroom door. So if I go into the bathroom to go take a piss randomly, this man could pop out. So I'm like, oh my God, y'all are bringing chaos into my life. Y'all are bringing chaos into my life. So I call the RA. Actually, I walk down there. I walk down to the RA. And me and the RA, right. So I'm like, hey girl, no, why am I? I'm like, hey girl, da 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 da. Man, scary, help. She's like, okay, I'm gonna call campus security. She calls campus security. We walk over where my room is, but we don't go in either room, right? We wait till campus security comes. Campus security comes, and they knock on the door. He opens it. They're like, hey, you don't go here. This is your third violation. If you come back, you will be arrested. So they escort him out. After that, I never saw him again. And honestly, I never saw those girls again either. And I think girl B moved out. Because after that, I literally only heard like one person in there. So I think girl B moved out. And I think I saw girl A like once after that. But like I never saw the other girl. I never heard them talking to each other. Like that was a very strange roommate encounter. Like those girls were really freaking weird. So that was roommates A and B. After that, I moved because the semester ended. Well, the year ended. The school year ended. So that was my freshman year of college. So the year ended, and then for the summer we had to move into summer housing. So I moved into summer housing, and this time I was like, okay, I'm gonna get the right roommates this time. So I went back on my forum, right, because I told you guys it's still up. So I went back on my forum and I was like, hey, anybody want to have summer housing and not be crazy and not be a crazy roommate and just be normal? Can you just be normal? Hey. So then yes, so I'm like, okay, I need a new roommate, and I found one girl, and I was talking to her on Snapchat. So I was messaging her on Snapchat. I'm like, hey, here are my interests. Here's my major, like all my information again. And then she tells me all of hers, and I'm like, oh, okay, like we have some of the similar interests. Like I think we could be cool. Mind you, again, this is 4 people housing. So I'm like trying to find all 3 of my roommates so I don't have to deal with any crazy people. Because this time we're all together. Like we don't just share a bathroom, we share a kitchen, a living room, like literally everything. So I'm like, okay, I need to find like the right people. So then I find that roommate. I don't remember her name, but I'm going to call her girl C. Okay. So me and girl C. Right. And then I messaged another girl, and I was like, hey, I'm black. I'm looking for a black roommate who has like the same interest. And then the girl was like, that's racist. You're only looking for a black roommate. I'm like, I mean, well, yeah, because we'll have like the same interest and we'll be in the same clubs, because there was like, you know, the black sisterhood clubs and stuff. So I'm like looking for people specifically in my community, and she's like, that's racist. You're only looking for black people. I'm black and I think that's racist. And like we literally had like a little fucking back and forth. Like I'm arguing with this girl, and then girl C, she gets into the argument too, and she's like, that's not racist. And like I think she was like a political science major, so like she was in her ass, right? Then come to find out, after this girl said all this crazy stuff, she's not even black. She was Jewish. She was Hispanic and Jewish. So she was catfishing as a black person, calling me a black woman racist. Is that not fucking crazy? Like these are the type of people on my campus that I have to deal with on a day-to-day basis. So that was that. And then, mind you, we had like an entire brawl because of that on the fucking forum. It wasn't just me, girl C, and girl D. It was literally everybody going tit for tat. Like white people in the forum, black people in the forum, Hispanic people in the forum going, that's racist that you want a black roommate. No, that's not racist that you want a black roommate. She wants to be in the same clubs as the same people. No, you guys, the way you act, the way you talk, like you're racist. And I'm like, what? Bitch, you don't even know me. I'm so confused right now. So like we literally, for I want to say a week, there was that fucking just people going at it, and I literally started it. But That wasn't on me. That was not on me. And I think I actually got banned from the forum after that. But whatever. Okay, so then here comes me moving in. So I was talking to this girl on Snapchat, girl C. And then during move out day, I was like, okay, I'm gonna come find you so that we can move in together, right? So I'm walking around campus. I'm like, hey, I'm by building, I don't know, A. And she's like, hey, I'm by building A. And I'm like, are you? And she's like, oh, are you my roommate? I'm like, girl, yes, hello, right? So like we met, and then she had a whole bunch of military friends. I don't know why, but they were like a whole bunch of guys that she knew that were in the military. So I'm moving all my stuff alone. I don't have family, I don't have friends, I don't have anybody to move all my stuff with. So I'm slowly moving everything in. And then she's like, oh, do you want help with that? And I'm like, why, yes, duh. So then she has like these big strong military men move all my stuff in. I'm like, oh, period, like we're gonna get along, I like you. And then the other roommate we had was a white girl, but I literally never even spoke to her. She moved in for, I want to say like 3 days, and then her and her boyfriend moved her out, like during the night. Like I never saw her, so that was strange. So we ended up only having 3 people living in our place because they never refilled that 4th room. So it was me, girl C, and then there was girl D. So girl D was mixed, right? She was black and white. So I was like, I was happy about that because I'm like, okay, we're all black. You know, we'll be cool, right? We were not cool. So I literally locked myself out of my room the first night. Okay, so, and you might be asking how I did that. The room can lock from the outside. Cool. The room could also lock from the inside. So I accidentally, when I was in my room, I locked the door, right? And then I opened the door, but it didn't unlock. So then when I went to go close the door, it was locked and I didn't have my key. So I literally had to go downstairs and like go around to a different building because the RAs are in a different building and get another key the first night. So it was a very stressful move-in. So I didn't really talk to the mixed girl at all. It was just like me and girl C, like we were, okay. So then my first interaction with girl D went very terribly. So we shared a kitchen, right? And one day I just saw like a big ass trash can on the carpet. Okay. So I'm like talking to girl C. I'm like, hey, is that your trash can? Like, she said, no, that's not mine. I'm like, did the white girl leave that when she left? Like, I don't understand. And she's like, I don't think she did. Like, I don't know whose trash this is. So like a day passes and the trash is still there. So I'm like, what? Whose trash is this? Like, I don't understand where this trash came from. So then I'm talking with girl C and I'm like, I think that we should take this trash out. Like, I don't think this trash should be on the carpet for a day. So then I move the trash and there's maggots underneath. I have never seen maggots in person. The way I almost folded. Okay. So I'm like, oh my God, yuck. And then I'm like, how are we gonna, like, I don't have a vacuum. I don't have a broom. Like, I'm a broke college kid, girl. I don't have like real cleaning supplies. So I'm like, how are we gonna, like, ugh. So I'm talking to her and I'm like, oh my God, you know who left this? The mixed girl, girl D. She left this here. And there's maggots. So I'm like, oh my gosh, she better come home and clean this up. Like, and me and girl Sierra, we're like, yeah, she better clean this up because that's so nasty. I'm like, yeah, why would she do that? She's like, yeah, that is so gross. Like, she's so nasty. Like, we're literally going back and forth, back and forth. Girl D opens her room door. And we look at her. And she's like, you know, you guys don't have to talk stuff about me. Talk stuff? Baby girl, if you don't come get this bag, ugh. So she comes out of her room and she's like, yeah, I left that there because that's everybody's trash. What are you talking about? Mind you, like, let me paint the scene. In the kitchen, there's a trash can about yay big. Okay? So the bags that go in there, about yay big. The trash bag is a big black duffel bag. Okay? How are you gonna say that's everybody's trash if everybody's trash can only fit in the little trash bag that's still here? What are you talking about? So then she's like, you guys don't need to talk mess about me. Like, I can hear you through the walls and da 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 da. If you could hear us through the walls, then when we were running around the house saying, hey, whose trash is this? Whose trash is this? Where did this trash come from? Whose trash is this? Why didn't you come out of your room then and say, hey, that's my trash? So we did not get off on the right foot. So the next day, like, it honestly kind of just like blew over. So we were just like talking about like our majors and stuff. Like, it was really strange. Like, we had that little altercation, and then everything like blew over, and like we pretended nothing ever happened again after she cleaned the maggots and got that trash out of there. Cause ugh. So that was that. And then my boyfriend at the time, who probably shouldn't even call it, the boy I was seeing at the time, right? I went downstairs to go get him, right? And then I walked him into my room, and then the girls are like, ooh, who is this? Who's this? And I'm like, you know, whatever. So like, we were starting to rebuild our roommate friendship or relationship again, right? Because I was telling them about him and like my future plans and da 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 da. And then I worked at Meyer at the time, and I had to use the bus because I didn't have a car. So it was a really rainy day, right? And I was like, oh my God, I don't want to walk all the way down to my apartment or my dorm in this rain. Like, I didn't have an umbrella. Like, I was going to get soaked, right? So I called roommate D, and I was like, hey, can you pick me up? Because she had a car. And she was like, oh, where are you? And I let her know, and she literally came and picked me up. So like, we rekindled the relationship after that. So that was nice. Because I'm telling you guys, it's not me. It's really not me. I'm not a mean person. People just act weird around me, and I have to react. Okay, so that's honestly like the worst of it. After that, I dropped out of school. So when you drop out of school, I don't even know what they are, because I don't think he was an RA, but I'll just call him an RA. The RA is like, okay, so you need to get your stuff out now, immediately. You need to leave. So I actually moved into a hotel for a little bit because I did not have enough funds to get me an apartment yet. And my apartment wasn't even going to be ready, I think, until like another week or two. So I was like, okay, well, I can't afford to get a different apartment, so I'll just wait the week or two until I can move into my apartment. So I'm like moving all of my stuff. My sisters and I are moving all my stuff into like a hotel room for about a week. And I'm moving all this stuff, and the guy literally keeps calling me like, hey, have you moved out yet? Have you left yet? Are you gone yet? So I told roommate B, and I'm like, hey girl, can you please like tell him not to go in my room, or like keep him out of my room, because I haven't moved my stuff yet. And I was honestly scared. Like, the way he kept calling me like he was a freaking repo man. Like, he was calling me like, you need to get out, you need to leave. Like, shit was crazy. I'm like, I feel like he gonna throw my stuff out. Like, that's the way he was acting. So I told her, I'm like, hey, can you like keep him out of my room? She's like, yeah, I definitely will. So then we got like half of my stuff into my sister's car, and we got it to the hotel. Then roommate C calls me, and she's like, hey, he got in. Like, I couldn't stop him. I'm like, oh my God, girl, please. So then I come back, get the rest of my stuff, and he literally finds me. How did he find me? I don't know. He literally found me. He like, hey, are you the girl who's supposed to be moving out of room 123? And I'm like, yeah. He's like, have you moved out yet? I'm like, yes, this is the last of our stuff. Please leave me alone. Stop calling me. He's like, oh, okay, that's really good. Do you know where you're gonna go? Why do you care? The way you was acting, bro. I'm like, actually, no, I don't. Like, my apartment's not ready yet. He's like, oh, well, if you need anything, you should let me know. You just kicked me out. So that was the end of my university and roommate story. A lot happened in that 1 year. Like, it was so much and so overwhelming. Like, no wonder I dropped out, because y'all was doing the most. Like, I literally couldn't even fucking focus. So that was that. Honestly, I don't wish ill on any of those girls. I really hope that they've grown up and like found themselves, because the way they were acting was very catty and bitchy, and I've never experienced anything like that before. And maybe because I've never lived with random women before, but that was an experience. But if you like this video, please like this video and subscribe. I will be making more story time, so stay tuned for that. I will be posting that soon enough. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video.